ever wondered if you have a gambling problem? Here are 20 questions to ask yourself, and if you answer yes to more than 7, then you likely do. At my very first meeting, I answered yes to 19 out of 20 questions, and the only one that I didn't say yes to was because I legitimately couldn't remember. So honestly, it was probably 20 out of 20. Here's the 20 questions, and I'll answer them with you. Question 1: did you ever lose time from work or school due to gambling? Yeah. I'd stay up all night losing and then gamble throughout work the next day. I'd gamble on whatever I could find and actually used to get to work early so I could gamble in peace. Item 2: has gambling ever made your home life unhappy? Absolutely. There's constant tension from the secrecy and all the lies. Question 3: did gambling affect your reputation? Big time. It affected my reputation when people didn't know I had an issue. I was known as the gambler in my group, and it severely affected my reputation once everybody knew. Question number 4: have you ever felt remorse after gambling? Every single time, win or lose. Regret hit me like a rock. I'd sit there thinking, why did I do this again? Why can't I stop? Question 5: did you ever gamble to get money with which to pay debts or otherwise solve financial difficulties? Not only that, but I took out more debt to gamble myself out of the debt. So classic gambler mentality. Gambling put me in debt, so instead of just stopping, I took out more debt to gamble out of it. Make it make sense. Question 6: did gambling cause a decrease in your ambition or efficiency? Yeah, my drive disappeared. At work, I was zoned out either thinking about how to get money to gamble with or just straight up gambling. If I was awake, I had action. Question 7: after losing, did you feel you must return as soon as possible and win your losses back? Ironically, I had a sense of relief when I hit 0 because the stress would go away for a short time, but I knew I'd be back. So ultimately, it wasn't returning as soon as possible to win it back. If I had money, I never really left. I was always in action. Question number 8: after a win, did you have a strong urge to return and win more? Honestly, winning was worse than losing. It made me feel invincible, like I cracked the code. And then I'd double down and just lose it all within the next few hours or days. All it meant is that I had a little bit more ammo to play with, and I knew I was down overall, so I wasn't going to stop on a winning streak. Question 9: did you gamble until your last dollar was gone? Every time. I was what's called an end stage gambler, so I'd drain everything: bank accounts, max out credit cards, take out loans. Even when I withdrew money from the betting apps, I knew it was going right back in once I lost money. Question 10: did you ever borrow to finance your gambling? Yeah. Friends, family, maxed out cards, I lied to them all. Regular loans, payday loans at like 800% interest, you name it, I did it. Question 11: have you ever sold anything to finance gambling? So this was my unknown answer. I don't think I ever did, so I'll say no with an asterisk, but realistically, I'm sure I did at some point. Question 12: were you reluctant to use gambling money for normal expenditures? Always. If I won, that money wasn't for bills or groceries. It went straight back into gambling because I was down. Spending $2 for extra guac at Chipotle? No shot. That's a ripoff, right? But I'd be placing a $500 bet while somebody was filling up my burrito bowl. Question 13: did gambling make you careless of the welfare of yourself or your family? Yeah. I skipped meals. I lost like 30 pounds in 6 months, and I told myself I was just intermittent fasting when people would notice that I lost weight. I ignored any bill that I could just so I can gamble more. If I don't open the bill, then it's not really there, right? Question 14: did you ever gamble longer than you had planned? Every single time. One more bet, one more game, always turned into all night. The sun would come up and I'd be broke and exhausted. The only times I stopped were really when I ran out of money. Question 15: have you ever gambled to escape worry, trouble, boredom, or loneliness? This is a really important question because I didn't know it until I got the help that I was gambling to escape something. I was self-medicating with gambling and I had no clue. I was essentially putting a band-aid on a cut that I didn't know existed. This is probably the biggest reason why people fall in so deep with gambling. They're numbing out for some reason and they have no idea why. Question 16: have you ever committed or considered committing an illegal act to finance gambling? For legal purposes, I'll plead the fifth, but we know the answer. Question 17: did gambling cause you to have difficulty in sleeping? Every night. I'd lie awake replaying every bet in my head or stressing about what I lost. One of my favorite things to do was doom scroll Twitter and find out all the other idiots that took the same bet that I did. For some reason, it actually brought me a little bit of comfort knowing that there's other dummies like me betting on dumb things. But sleep felt impossible. I mean, if I woke up in the middle of the night, I wasn't checking the time. I was checking DraftKings to see if my bets won or not. Question 18. Do arguments, disappointments, or frustrations create within you an urge to gamble? Yep. And this one goes into question 15. I didn't know that's why I was gambling because I was always betting if I was literally awake. But I did notice in stressful times I'd take riskier bets or parlays or try and win big. Question 19. Did you ever have an urge to celebrate any good fortune by a few hours of gambling? Again, every single time. I get a big paycheck or a birthday or some good news, it didn't matter. I'd use it as an excuse to gamble it all away. If something good happened to me, it meant the gambling gods were going to reward me and be nice to me with some winning bets, which didn't happen. Question 20. Have you ever considered self destruction or unaliving as a result of your gambling? Yeah, I mean, rock bottom had me in a dark place, but I'm here because I got help. If you're in that place, there's so many resources out there. Don't fight this alone. Just talk to somebody. Follow accounts like mine, Self Exclude, Therapy. There's apps to help you stop gambling. There's addiction podcasts like Nothing's Off the Table. Shout out to my guy LJ. Make sure you follow him. There's subreddit groups, there's discords. You're just not alone in this. So yeah, that's 19 yeses and one probably. That was my wake up call. GA says if you hit 7 or more, it's considered addiction. But honestly, even one yes means gambling's already stealing something from you. Don't wait until it takes everything. Leave a comment, tell me your story. I'll make sure to reply. Leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, keep fighting. We do this together.